Just to update you on that shooting that went down today in Madison, Wisconsin, a private school there. We know it left 2 dead, including a student and a teacher. We know separately that included the teenage shooter. We don't know the gender of that shooter. We do know that 6 others are injured and 2 are clinging to life as we speak. Jack Jupin joins us, the former FBI supervisory agent. Jack, so little we can piece together and know right now, but you're very good at piecing together stuff that people quite sometimes don't piece together, including the weapon of choice here, a 9mm handgun. What do you make of that?
Yeah, Neil, it's very early on in the investigation, so we don't know everything yet. We don't have the facts yet. I can tell you this, the response from law enforcement and fire were very quick, accurate, and you know what it came down to? Training. Can we stop or prevent these incidents from happening? No, we can't. We can educate people, we can try and train people, but the training here, as the chief of police had mentioned, did a phenomenal job. They have already deconflicted. They went to the threat site. They found there was no more threat. And they evacuated the wounded, and they also reunified all the kids with their families, and that's what they're in the process of doing. They did a great job from law enforcement and fire point of view, but at the end of the day, you can't stop these incidents from happening without, educating and preventing as much as we can.
We do know what few details we've been given, Jack, is that the shooter was dead when police got to him. Whether they were involved in that or the shooter took him or herself out, again, we don't know the gender. We do know it was in an area of the school, a localized area. I don't know if that meant a hallway or a classroom, but would that indicate that the shooter had a targeted area, again, he or she wanted to go to?
Yeah, Neil, I think you're right. I mean, my sources are already telling me that there was no interaction with the shooter and law enforcement. So that already tells me the shooter probably took their own life, whoever that was, he or she. And the shooter may have had an exact target that he or she was looking for in this incident. So we don't know where we're at this point. Again, very early in the investigation, local, state, county, feds, we're all involved in the investigation, and we'll, especially the FBI, will assist in any way we can with the locals on this matter.
Jack, there were no metal detectors at this private school. It's not, demanded for private schools. Do you think it should be?
Neil, that's the $1 million question, right? Yeah. It depends what town you live in, right?
Sure.
Some towns do, some towns don't. Do I think so? Yeah, why not? If you're not doing anything wrong, I don't see a problem with it, but that's my personal opinion or my professional opinion. You have a lot of towns, and I mean, you're looking at Madison, Wisconsin, you're not looking at, a major city, Miami, New York, LA.
You're right.
And it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. And that's where we've been. And unfortunately, we're not fixing the problem.
Okay, Jack. Thank you.